In this video, I will show you how you can automatically send the festival wishes to your customers on WhatsApp. So firstly, I have added the list of all the festivals along with the festival date and the messages to be sent in this spreadsheet. And these messages are actually according to the festival. Name of the spreadsheet is Important Festivals Calendar 2023. And in another spreadsheet, I already have the data of all clients and customers along with their WhatsApp number. And now I want to create an automation in such a way that whenever the date of the festival is arrived, the messages should be picked up automatically from this spreadsheet and should be forwarded to all my customers and clients on their WhatsApp number. Something like this: wish you a very happy Diwali. Hello demo user, ABC company wishes you a very happy Diwali to you and your family. So basically I want that the name of the festival should appear here automatically, the name of the customer should be attached automatically, and in fact the message should also attached automatically. And to automate this whole process, I just need to build a connection in WhatsApp application and in Google Sheets application. And for sending the WhatsApp messages, I will use Interact application, which is an amazing application for sending the WhatsApp messages because it has the access of official API of WhatsApp. So I will explain you everything about Interact within the video later. Okay, for now you just need to create an account in Interact. Okay, and in order to connect Interact and Google Sheets application, I will use another software called as Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing and a very cost-effective integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from the sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, simply click on this blue button that is create workflow and provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I am providing the name something like automatically send festival wishes to customers on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. Okay, let me also correct the spelling of wishes. Okay, and before you log in the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly you will have to create a spreadsheet where you'll have to maintain the festival list along with the festival date and the messages which you would like to send to your customers. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and here you can notice I have already provided the name, a random name to my workflow, to my automation. You can provide any random name. Now simply click on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So when something happen in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the application in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever the festival date is arrived, the message should be picked up automatically from this spreadsheet, the data of customers should be automatically picked up from the spreadsheet, and the messages should be sent in this particular way. So that is why instead of selecting here any application like Google Sheets or Interact, I will use Scheduler. Now why I am Scheduler and what is Scheduler? So Schedule is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can schedule your workflows, schedule your automation very easily. And with the help of this feature, I'm going to schedule my workflow for every day. Basically the idea here is every day our automation will run and will check, is there any festival today? Okay, basically firstly it will check what is the current date today, and if my automation will find out that yes, there is a festival, it will automatically pick the value, basically pick the message and send it on the WhatsApp. Okay, so how we are going to create this whole scenario in Pabbly Connect? Okay, I will show you everything step by step. Okay, so come with me. So in this schedule by Pabbly, firstly you will have to select that how often you want to run your workflow. Okay, so I want that my automation should run every day. It should check every day that is there any festival today. Okay, and every day it should run at a specific time. Okay, so I will specify some timing, something like maybe 9 a.m. Okay, so I have added the same timing. Okay, and now as soon as I click on save, you will notice that it will scheduled successfully. Okay, so it is saying that how often you want to run your workflow. So my workflow will run every day at this specific time. Now firstly, I want that as soon as this automation is triggered, or as soon as our scheduler is working, firstly it should check what exactly the today's date is. Okay, so how we can actually fetch the today's date, how my automation will get to know that what exactly the date is today. Okay, so don't worry about that. Pabbly Connect offers an amazing feature, that is date and time formatter, via which you can apply different kind of operation within your workflow, within your automation. Currently I just want to fetch the current date. Okay, so that is why I have added this specific action event. Now simply click on connect and it will be connected immediately. Now it will ask you that in which particular format you want the current date. Okay, so I will make sure that the format should be same the way I have added in my spreadsheet, basically the festival date, because it will be easier for me to compare this festival date and this current date. Okay, so I have added all these date in this in this DDMMYYYY. Okay, so I will select the same format, that is DDMMYYYY. Do you also want to include the time in response? No, I do not want to include any, so I will keep it as false only. Now simply clicking on this button and you will notice that it will give you the current date. Okay, so it is saying that today is 8th of August 2023, and yes, it is true, it is actually 8th of August 2023. And now I am going to search the same date in the festival spreadsheet. Okay, and in this way, if it will find out that yes, there is a match of the date, it will find out, it will actually understand that there is a festival, and this is how this process will be executed further. Okay, so let us first check manually that whether is there any actually festival today on 8th of August. Okay, so there is no date matches. Okay, so how about I change the date of any festival so that I can show you how this is going to work in real time. Okay, so here I have added specifically this date as 8th of August. So whenever I will search this particular date in my festival spreadsheet, what will happen, the data of this particular row will be fetched up automatically. Okay, so how you can do that? Okay, so click on this plus icon and firstly search for the Google Sheets application here in the action application. Okay, so I'm searching for the same, that is Google Sheets. Okay, and after selecting the application, I will search for the action event, that is lookup spreadsheet row. Okay, so basically we are going to look up for a specific value in our spreadsheet. Okay, so that is why I have selected the same action event. Now simply click on connect, then click on add new connection and click on the sign in with Google, and then you will have to provide the access of your Google Sheets account from here. Okay, you just need to select your account, and this is how you can provide the access. Okay, I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so instead of going with the new connection, I am actually going to use that existing connection. Okay, so selecting the same, clicking on save, and this is how my Google Sheets account will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. If you also want to go with the existing connection, simply provide the access in the first time, and after that you can also use the existing connection. Okay, so here you can notice the Google Sheets account is connected with the Pabbly Connect, and because we are connected, whatever the spreadsheets I have created inside my Google Sheets account have started visible here. Okay, and I am going to select which particular spreadsheet, basically this important festival calendar 2023. Okay, for now I am closing this landing page. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet available at the top only because this is the most recent spreadsheet I have created in my account, and in the select sheet, well, I have a single sheet only, so it has got selected automatically. Now it is asking that what should be the lookup column. Okay, so basically in your spreadsheet, in which particular column you want to look for the value. Okay, so I want to look for the value in this B column because all my dates are actually available in the B column only. Okay, so I'm going to add the same, simply add B. Now finally it is asking that which value you want to look for. So basically I want to look for this specific date, basically the current date, okay, and I want that every day the same process should be repeated, okay. So instead of copying this date manually and pasting below, I am actually going to map this date, okay, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. When you will click in this field, you will find the above data here in the drop down, okay, and I need this date, okay, so I have mapped it successfully, okay. Now you must be thinking, what is the importance of mapping, okay. So whatever the details you will map in this way, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time or in next time, okay. So what will happen, every day our scheduler will run, I'm sorry for that, and after that current date will be fetched up automatically, and I want that the same current date should be searched in my spreadsheet, okay. So in this way the same date will be added here automatically because I have added this particular value via mapping, okay. But just in case if I will provide any value manually, that value will remain same. For example, I have added this column B and my column is not going to change, so that is why I have added it manually, okay, and it is going to remain same for every day, for every scheduler, for every current date, okay. Further, it is asking that do you want to include header in response. So yes, I want to include. Sort value is going to be top only, I'll go with the same. Clicking on save and send test request, and in the response I am expecting the data of this particular row because our 8th of August actually matching this specific row only, okay. So coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here you can notice the response is received. Let us check that whether we have received the same row data or not. And did you notice that it has provided the same row data, that is we have the response result is 0 index, okay, as 8. So you can notice that we have the data on row number 8 only. Coming back here we have the festival name, here we have the festival date, and here we have the message of the festival also, which we want to send to our customers, okay. So this step of automation is completed, and now moving further I am going to send this particular message to my customer. But before that, my automation should have the customer details also, and my customer details are actually available in this spreadsheet, okay. So just like I have connected and collected the response of this spreadsheet in Pabbly Connect, in the same way I am going to connect this spreadsheet, the customer spreadsheet, and will fetch up the data of all the customers in Pabbly Connect, okay. So clicking on this plus icon, and I will search for Google Sheets here once again. So I have selected the application, and now I will search for the action event, that is get row, okay. So basically now I want to get the data of all the rows. I do not want a single data only because I want that the messages should be sent to all the customers, okay. So that is why I am going with the same action event, and just like we have connected Google Sheets in our previous step, I am going to connect the same spreadsheet in the same way, going with the existing connection, and it will be connected immediately once again, okay. Here you can notice, and now again it is asking to select the spreadsheet, okay. So the customers data is actually available in this all clients and customers data spreadsheet, okay, and here I have a single sheet only, okay, that has got selected automatically. And now it is asking for the range, enter range of this sheet, okay. So I have the data from A to, here you can notice the range is started, basically the data is actually starting from this A2 range to C column, okay, and I will now check the row number, okay. So I have the row number as 101, okay. So technically it should be A2 colon and C 101, but instead of adding this 101, I will keep it in the same way only. In this way, what will happen, if in future I will add more customer data, basically I will add more rows, what will happen, that new row will be also considered automatically if I will not specify the row number, okay. But if I will specify the row number, what will happen, doesn't matter how many data I am adding, how many new data or new row I am adding in this spreadsheet, spreadsheet, my range will be sticked to this. Okay, so that is why I'm not going to specify any row here. Okay, so I'm going to add the same range here, and now I'll click on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that in the response it will give me the data of all the customers. Okay, so here you can notice the responses received, and if I will scroll down, you will notice the data of all the customers. All the rows have been fetched. Okay, so here you can notice we have the name of the customer, the WhatsApp number of the customer, the email address of the customers, and the row index. Okay, and again we have the name of the customer, the WhatsApp number of the customer, the email address of the customer, and again the row index. Okay, so in this way I have all the data. Okay, but here we have a very interesting twist. Okay, so you can notice that we have the data in a collective way. Basically I have the data of all the customers in one go, but my automation will not work in this way. So in order to process the data in real time, my automation want the data one by one. Okay, but currently we have all the data. Okay, so how I am going to process this data in one by one manner, in a sequence manner? Okay, it is very easy. Firstly, you will have to disable this simple response and enable the advanced response. Okay, and after that click on this button once again, and in this way you will notice that the same customer and client data will be converted into the array format. Okay, so if you will notice these curly braces, you can understand that this is actually an array. Okay, again I am telling you, I am showing you the detail of the customer. Okay, so here you can notice the name of the customer, the phone number, the email address, and we have the row index. Okay, so this is our first row, and after this curly braces our row second is started. Okay, and in this way we have the data of all the row. Okay, and after that in order to convert this array format into a simpler format, but that too in a sequence manner, basically in a queue, so simply click on this plus icon, and now you will have to search for the iterator. And again, iterator is an amazing feature via which you can convert your array into a simpler format, and you will notice that how our data will be provided via iterator one by one. Okay, so it is asking to choose an array. Okay, so because I have a single array only as a response, okay, in my previous step, okay, so it has got selected automatically. So here you can notice the number of this step was 4, and we have the result. Okay, so that is why it has got selected the row number 4, basically the step number 4 and the response results. Okay, so clicking on this save and send test request, and you will notice that I will receive the data of first customer only, the first row only, basically the row second only, because on the first row number I have the header data. Okay, so let me show you the row number second, that is demo user, the WhatsApp number, and tutorial demo pabblytuts.com. Okay, dummy user, this is the phone number, and tutorial demo @pabblytuts.com, and the row index. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in our spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Now you must be thinking that this is just a dummy number, a sample number. Okay, so how I will process this automation? So don't worry about that. I will replace this number with my genuine WhatsApp number so that I can show you how messages will be received. Okay, I will show you everything in real time, that how it will happen. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I would like to give you a small tip. Okay, so in this particular case, when I have fetched the data from Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, you can see that data of all the customers have been fetched up. Okay, so that is why I have intentionally added this iterator step so that I can process the data one by one. Okay, but the same case may arrive in the cases of festivals also. Okay, let's say you have created the festival calendar according to your region, and there is a clash that there are 2 festivals on the same date. Okay, and in that case what will happen? You will receive the data of 2 rows in your Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, currently we have received the data of single row only. okay, but in such cases you might receive the data of 2 rows, okay. So in that case what you can do is you can again capture the same data into the advanced format, and once this data is converted into the array format, you can apply iterator after this particular step, and this is how your festival related data will also be processed one at a time, okay. So this was a small suggestion from my side only for the cases when you have 2 festivals on the same date, okay. So moving further, we now have the customer data also in our Pabbly Connect dashboard, and finally I am going to send the WhatsApp messages to our customers. And remember, initially I have told you that for sending the WhatsApp messages we will use Interact, okay. So that is why after clicking on this plus icon, I will search for the same application, that is Interact. As I have told you initially that in this trigger and the action window, you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation, okay. So I have selected the same, and in the action event I want to send a WhatsApp template message, okay. So before I select this specific action event, firstly I will tell you what is this template message, okay. So taking you back to my Interact application, and let me tell you, firstly you will have to create an account in Interact, okay, and the process is given on our channel. You can visit our channel and check for the process, okay. And once you have successfully created an account in Interact, after that whenever you are planning to send the WhatsApp messages to your customers and clients using the official API of WhatsApp, you will always have to create the WhatsApp message templates first. Now what are these templates? Basically, with a single message template only we are going to send the messages to all the customers. You will have to create that message template first, and once that template is created, submit it for the approval to the parent company of WhatsApp, that is Meta, okay. And if that company is approving your template, then only you will be able to initiate the conversation with your customers, clients and with the users, okay. So if I will show you the dashboard, okay, so here you can notice in total I have created lot of template, okay. So this is the template library where you will find lot of predefined template, pre-created template, okay, ready-made template. And in this active section you can notice that I have created around 799 templates, but among all these templates, lot of templates are actually pending and rejected, and few of them are even approved, okay. So the templates marked with the red color are the rejected one, and the green color are actually the approved one, and the yellow color are actually the pending one, okay. And which particular template I have created for sending the WhatsApp messages, basically for sending the festival wishes to customers on WhatsApp, okay. So the name of my template is festival wish send, okay. Firstly I have created this message template and submitted it for the approval, and this green color can clearly shows that my template is now approved, okay. And before I open this template, let me first to show you, this is the button provided for creating a new template. Firstly you will have to provide a random name to your template, then you will have to select the category, then you will have to select the language of your choice, and after that you will find the option of composing a message, okay. So yes, from this body section you can compose a message. Whatever you will write here, you will be able to see the preview of that message from the right hand side, basically from this particular section, okay. And just in case if you want to attach a header along with your message, you can also do the same. And the interesting thing here is you have various options to attach along with your header. If you want to attach any text or an image or a video or a document, you can attach anything. Again, it is optional, it is completely your choice, okay. And now you must be thinking that how the same template can be used for sending the messages to all the customers, okay. So basically whatever the values you want to keep on changing automatically, we are going to add those values in the form of variable. So basically you can add as many as variables as you want from this particular button, okay. And from here you can also do the formatting, okay. So this is how a single message will be used for sending the messages to multiple customers, okay. The footer and the buttons option is also provided here, which are again completely optional, so it is up to you whether you want to include anything or not, okay. And once your template is ready, do not forget to provide the samples. Well, sample are nothing but just a dummy content, a sample content. Basically you are specifying the system that that what values will come in place of variable. Okay, so here I will specify that the name of the customer will appear here, and again telling you this is just a sample content. Okay, and this is how you can create your template, provide the samples and submit for the approval. And once your template is approved, okay, let me go back. Once your template is approved, you can find your approved template here in this particular section. Let me show you my approved template. Okay, so the name of the template is festival wish sent. The category I have selected is marketing. The language is English. Here you can notice I have added a header along with my message, and basically it is a text, and this is the message I have composed, that is hello, and I want that the name of the customer should appear here automatically from my spreadsheet. ABC company wishes you a very happy dash. Okay, so the festival name will appear here automatically, and here also my festival name will appear here automatically, basically from my spreadsheet. Okay, and in this particular variable, in place of third variable, my message will be attached from my spreadsheet. Okay, again I am showing you this is how basically from this particular spreadsheet the messages will be picked up automatically and will be added here. Okay, and this is how you can create your template. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and I was about to select the action event, that is send WhatsApp template message. Simply click on connect, and just like we have connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, now I'm going to connect Interactive with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so simply select add a new connection, and for connection it is asking for the secret key. Okay, so directly click on this hyperlink, and if you are already logged in your Interact application, it will directly redirect you to that specific place. Okay, so in this developer setting you will find your secret key. Simply copy that key. Okay, let me close the same. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, let me paste the same, clicking on save, and this is how Interact application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking for the country code, the full phone number and the phone number. Okay, so you must be thinking why it is asking for the phone number at two different places. Okay, so it completely depends on what kind of phone number you have. Okay, so if you have the customer phone number along with the country code, simply provide that number in this field. Okay, but if you only have a phone number, you do not have any country code, provide the phone number here individually and then provide the country code individually here separately here. Okay, so let us check whether we have the phone number along with the country code or without country code. Okay, so yes, we have the country code. Okay, and initially I have explained you about mapping, so yes, I'm going to map this number here. Remember, mapping is very easy. Simply click on this field and you will find the above step data here in the drop down. Okay, and we have the full phone number from our iterator by Pabbly step. Remember, we have iterated all the values of spreadsheet. Okay, and we have the data one at a time. Okay, so I have added the same, and in this particular help text it has clearly mentioned that the plus line is also required, so I will specify it manually. And now it is asking for the template code name. Okay, so I have already shown you about my template. You can copy the code name, the template code name from this particular URL. That make sure you do not include any forwarder and the ending slash. Okay, so pasting the same code name here, asking for the language. Okay, so if your language is EN, you will have to provide the code as EN. If you have selected the template language as English US, you will have to provide the code in this way. And for further instructions you can visit this particular documentation. Okay, so remember, I have added the language as English. Okay, so the code is going to be EN of course, and now it is asking for the header value and the body variable values. Okay, so I am going to provide the value to the variable in this header. Okay, so remember, I have added this particular header text in my header, and I want that the name of the festival should appear here automatically. Okay, so again I am going to map the value for that variable. Okay, mapping is very simple. Click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, and remember, we have connected our spreadsheet two times, okay? One for fetching the festival related details and another one for fetching the customer related details, okay? So currently I need the festival name, so that is why I'm going to open this specific spreadsheet, okay? And we have the festival name as Raksha Bandhan, okay? So I have mapped it, and again whatever the details we will map here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, okay? And here comes the most interesting part. Basically from here only we are going to provide the values to our variable, okay? So basically you just need to provide the values separated by a comma one by one, okay? But before that I would like to give you a small tip that in order to avoid any confusion in your spreadsheets, you can also rename these spreadsheets, okay? So how it is possible, I'll show you everything, okay? So this was my Google Sheets for fetching the customer related data, okay? So I'm clicking on this three dot, clicking on this rename, and here I will specify something like customer details, okay? Customer details, okay? In this way you can rename your step, and the above spreadsheet step also can be renamed very easily, okay? So clicking on this three dot, and here I will rename my spreadsheet as festival data, okay? Festival data, or you can also define festival spreadsheet, okay? So I hope there will be no confusion while mapping, okay? Let me also correct the spelling of spreadsheet. Clicking on update, okay? And now I'll scroll down once again and will show you the name of the spreadsheet, okay? So we were about to add the values to our variable, okay? So when I will click on this field, all right, so here you can notice that the recent data is not accessible because I have just made few changes, the new changes, okay? So simply click on this refresh fields and now you will be able to access the new data also, okay? So clicking on this field, and here you can notice the spreadsheets have been renamed successfully, festival spreadsheet and the customer details, okay? Now I am about to provide the value to my first variable, which is going to be the name of the customer, okay? So clicking on this particular field, here I have the customer data, and remember we have already iterated this value, so I'm going to map the customer name from this iterator step, okay? So in this way I have provided the value to my first variable. Now I will add a comma, and now I will provide the value to my second variable, which is going to be the name of the festival, okay? So currently my automation has fetched the data of Raksha Bandhan festival. Basically Raksha Bandhan is going on, so I am going to map the same, that is Raksha Bandhan, okay? So this is the festival spreadsheet and this is the festival name, and lastly it is asking to provide the value to the third variable, and here I am about to add the message, the content which has got fetched from our festival spreadsheet, okay? So this is the message, that is, may the festivities of Raksha Bandhan bring along many more column, okay? So I have added the same, and let me even show you the same from my spreadsheet also, okay? So this was the date, this was the festival, and this was the message, may the festivities of Raksha Bandhan bring along many more colors of happiness and prosperity in your life, okay? So I have mapped the same message here, okay? So I think I have done everything here, and because I have not included any dynamic URL and the button along with my message, so I will leave these two fields as it is, okay? So before I click on this button, firstly I will delete this existing message so that I can show you how messages will be arrived on the customer's WhatsApp number. And now further I am also going to replace this number for now so that I can show you how messages will be received, okay? So for now I am adding my own genuine WhatsApp number for a second. So I have added my genuine WhatsApp number, clicking on this button save and send test request and waiting for the response first. So here you can notice the response is received, going back on my WhatsApp web, and here you can notice the message is already arrived, okay? So wish you a very happy Raksha Bandhan. Hello demo user, ABC company wishes you a happy Raksha Bandhan to you and your family. May the festivities of Raksha Bandhan bring along many more colors of happiness and prosperity in your life. Thanks ABC company, okay? So in this way the messages has been arrived, okay? I'm sorry that this message has not got deleted, okay? So in this way you can automate the process of sending the festival wishes wishes to your customers, clients and users with the help of automation. Basically, you just need to prepare your spreadsheet and create an account in Interact application, and after that create an account in Pabbly Connect, and then create the whole automation in Pabbly Connect in the same way just like I have told you in this particular video. Okay, and after setting up this automation inside Pabbly Connect for once, after that you do not have to do anything manually. Okay, sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this 6-step automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same 6-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.